money, work-life balance, success. It's your chance to pick your brain. I'm the #1 mindset coach.
So there's a lot of us out here that are, feeling this, and we're like, yeah. But you know what? We got people at home who are not necessarily on the bandwagon. So what do you do? Because it's one thing for us to believe it. How do we get our team around us, rallying and supporting us?
Team or family or friends? Which one are we talking? Let's
talk family.
Okay, so let's talk your people, your who you surround yourself with. And I don't just want to talk like, hey, we're friends, right? I want you to think socially, because that makes a huge difference. We're all addicted to our phones these days, and every time you see something negative, you're like, oh, right? So it's real simple, and my clients always say it's a WWKD, what would Karissa do? So what would Karissa do in this situation is I have no problem doing a detox, okay? Our bodies get filled with toxins from chemicals and all that jazz. Your people are either killing you or they're pushing you forward. So who you surround yourself with is very important. So the simplest question is, I make a list and I put you on a list, right? Positive women, positive influencers, like mentors. Who do I want to be like? People that inspire me, people that motivate me, and everybody else, sorry, love you, but gotta go. The minute someone says on social media, they'll be like, oh, I don't agree with, I'm like, cool, get off my page. Because I just don't care. 12 years ago, I've been like, I want everyone to love me. I want all my friends to be here. And now I'm like, no, I gotta protect my own. That's your own self you have to protect. So the news, like everything is influencing you. Your unconscious mind is recording everything at all times. So when your friend comes to bitch and moan about her husband, guess what? You're taking that in. So surround yourself with positive people. Question. Yeah, protect yourself. Anything else? The reality is, ladies, is 3 out of 10 are gonna hit 100K. 1 out of 10 are gonna hit 7 figures. The reality is, really, out of all of you, maybe 3 of you are going to take any of my advice today. That's the sad truth, because they are going to go home, and they're going to lose that motivation, they're going to lose the energy, and then they're going to go right back into their normal lifestyle. So even if you follow me, you will never see the negative post. You will always see something very empowering, right? So even if it's just a follow, start following positive people. Did you have a question?
Yes, thank you very much. I was just going to ask about the work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
Almost unreachable. All the stuff asking for our time. How do we, when everything appears to be important, now we need to give them time.
Yes.
Work, family, friends, commitments, and everything else. You just can't strike a balance.
Yes. So her question is, how can you strike that balance, right? So what I do with my clients is I have you write down, if you want, 5 priorities in your life right now. Write them down. Most of you, it's going to be spiritual, maybe, family, relationships, business, and for me, it's health. So I write down the 5 things that I would fight like crazy if someone took away from me. I would fight like crazy, right? We would fight. We're mothers. We have sisters. We're daughters. We would fight like crazy to get our families back if someone just plucked it out of your life. These become the 5 priorities. These are the non-negotiables. Everything else doesn't matter to me. So now let's just break it down even further, because I'm very strategic. Like I just think, remember, I'm systemized. So let's just take your business, because oh lordy, there's so much stuff we should be doing in business, right? All those shoulds. So then I say, okay, what do I need to do in my business? What are the 5 things that actually move the needle forward? What are the things that are bringing hundreds of potential clients into my inbox every day? Oh, okay, it's a social media post. It's going live. It's posting a reel. It's networking. It's speaking. Whatever your 5 are, everyone's are going to be different. These are the strategies that I teach my business clients, because that's the easy stuff. The strategy is the easy stuff, right? So you just think 5 things. And when you have those boundaries now, when someone says, hey, girl, can you watch the dog this next week? I'm going out of town. You guess what? You can look at your 5 things and be like, actually, that doesn't support me where I want to go, so I'm okay with saying what? No. No. Yeah, you're all smart. Practice it. No is a statement. I don't need to follow it up with blah, 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 blah. Right? No, I'm sorry. I don't even have to apologize. No is no. So that's what I do, and I'd be happy to break it down, because it's very simple. It's like, it reminds me of something I did in 1st grade, right? When they're like, put the things in the bubbles, and then like categorize it all, but it really is, it's those 5 things. You don't need to be doing all the things in business. You don't. And the difference between the coach and the CEO is when I made that shift, guess what? Everything that I needed and could have been doing every day went and I hired someone to do it. Because I know, I'm like, what am I good at? Where's my zone of genius? Everything else needs to be let go to somebody else. We call it the triple Ds, do, delete, or delegate. Okay, do, delete, or delegate. You cannot do it all. We want to wear those Wonder Woman capes. You'll get to burnout real fast. And the last tip I would give anyone with work-life balance is set working hours, even if you work from home. Okay, because when we all shifted, and a lot of us shifted into like that home work life, then every boundary became blurred, right? And so even though I was like, okay, Karissa, you're on this mission, you gotta work, you gotta hustle, but I hustle from 9 to 5, and I don't work Fridays, I don't work weekends unless I'm speaking like this. Other than that, my clients know, right? From the contract, I am available for these hours and these hours only. So I just set boundaries. But yeah, I set myself working hours and I do not stick to them. All right, I do stick to them. I don't stick to anything. Yeah, no, just kidding. Any other questions? Yes.
Thank you. We have
last question. Okay.
Last question.
Okay.
So you talked about your habits.
Yes.
Morning habits. Can
Yes.
you share them with me?
Yes.
Because you said 3:45 wake up.
Morning time, yes. 3:45 a.m. every day, 7 days a week. 3:45, I'm at the gym by 4. I leave the gym at 6 p.m. For 30 minutes it takes me to get ready. So from 6 to 6:30, I'm getting ready. Then I go down from 6:30 to 7, feed my kids, right? Get them ready for school. Luckily, they're old enough so that they are self-sufficient. But then from at 8, I take her to school. From 8:15 to 9 is my spiritual practice. That's my EFT, that's my meditation, that's my hypnosis, that's my reading, that's my journaling. Some days my heart is like, Karissa, you just need to pray today. Okay? And the book will come, right? But the habits are there. They are literally, my client, and I point because there's so many of them here, it's so amazing, but I've shared because I'm a time management blocking junkie. And everything, like 3:45, I even have from 7 to 8 p.m., because obviously I go to bed at 8 if I have to get up at 3:40. I'm not staying up till midnight or 1, like, no, can't do that. But even from 7 to 8 is my power down hour. And I name it all something very empowering, right? My power up hour, my spiritual power hour, my power down hour. That's like, I got to get ready for bed, right? Setting the intentions, maybe the gratitude. I'm the queen of habit change. Everything I do is very habitual, so it's kind of like robotic, but it gets me to feeling free. I don't feel overwhelmed anymore, and I feel free. Freedom. That you cannot put a price on. I am not a slave to my work or my family or to anything else on that calendar. Feel free to do it. Feel free to do me. So,
I would like to
thank
thank
you
for this powerful work.